Hello guys, how are you? Today I want to tell you a little story about how I became an Eminem fan. Not a fan, how I became Eminem stan. Because I've been Eminem stan for over like 22 years right now. The first time I ever heard Eminem song was back on 2004. The first thing I ever heard was When I'm Gone from his album The Eminem Show. In that song, I never understood what he was saying because in that time I never understood English, so I cannot understand what he was saying. But I felt him. I felt what he was trying to say because the music, the video had a very strong message, deep message. Like he was talking about his daughter and his wife. I can see, you can understand that he's going through hard time in his life, and he's trying to express that. That's how I became an Eminem fan. Once I see that, I realized that he was different from the other rappers we got used to. Because most of the rappers I used to listen back in that time, they were all talking about violent things like doing drugs, fighting, killing each other. You know what I mean? All the violent things we know today. Most of the rappers, the trap rappers, the thing that trap rappers talk about, and that is why Eminem is so special for me, because he talks about his personal things. And the second song that I heard was "Sing for the Moment." Even though I don't understand, but I can see something through the music video. That's why I kept listening to him, and I want to thank Eminem. He's the reason that I speak English. He's the reason that I speak English because in my country the education level is very low. So the thing that helped me to get this English that I have right now is to listen to music, rap music as a whole, but especially Eminem, because he was my favorite rapper back then. Right now, he's still my favorite rapper. I am still one of his biggest fans. I'm one of his fans. I've been listening to him for over 22 years. I'm not gonna stop listening to him. Even after he is gone, I'll keep listening to his songs. Whatever what people like to say about him, we love Eminem. I'm sending this message from Africa, Angola. Me, I am Eritrean, but I live in Angola. I'm sending this message for some people who don't like Eminem, who live in America, who think that he talks about the things that they don't like to hear. Him talking about his mother, his wife. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of him talking about his mother or killing her or raping her, but I can understand the frustration, the anger, the reason why he's doing that, because he's been treated so wrong by his mother when he was young. So that thing can make him feel angry. Maybe he exaggerated how he expressed his feelings, but it's not new feelings. Everybody everybody when we are young, when we are 18 or 19 years old, we feel that our parents doesn't understand what we want. We feel like we are the strongest people in the world because we are young, we are in the fire age, so we don't understand our family, our fathers. But once we grow old, we become adult. Once we become fathers or mothers, we start to understand what they were going through. So that's the reason. That's why I love Eminem. Is he talks about the things that a normal human being goes through. He is not trying to brag about him being a gangster or whatever like the other rappers do. Even though he has the enough motive to claim that he's a gangster, because he was bullied in school. He's been in coma, which every rapper likes to brag about going to a coma. You know what I mean? Eminem has faced racism by black people, even by his own white people. They protested against him. They tried to stop him from reaching the level that he has reached right now. So I'm sending this message to tell people that before judging Eminem, don't only look at the picture of him disrespecting his mother and his wife. He's talking about a lot of things that other people don't talk to. When he's talking about drugs, there are a lot of people who are addicted to drugs, but nobody understands. You know what I mean? Eminem talking about the drugs. He's telling people out there who are addicted, who have no one to understand them. He's telling them, I understand you. I know your pain because I've been through the same thing. He talks about him being cheated on, him being a single father. These are the things that a normal human being goes through. See, so what I want to say is, before judging Eminem through the on the surface, go deep. Listen to him from the beginning to the end. You will understand that this guy the reason that this guy is doing his thing for over 20 something years, not because he's white, not because of that. Him being white is not going to do anything for me. Eminem being white doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? I don't care about his color. Him being white, what is it going to do for me? I like the music. the message that he sends to me is what I care about, because he speaks to my soul. The things that other people fail to understand in me, I can listen to his music. I can say that there's someone in this world who goes through the same thing that I'm going through. So, and one last thing to remember, Eminem said sorry to his mother. On the song Headlights, he said sorry to his mother for what he did, what he said about her in the Clean Out My Closet, and in the other songs too. He said sorry to his mother. So instead of talking about the Clean Out My Closet song, let's remember to talk about this Headlights song too. Because, of course, I can understand people may not like that song, but someone and everybody is exposed to making a mistake, but it's not making a mistake what makes you a human being. It is understanding what you did wrong and correcting what you did wrong. That's what makes you a human being. So Eminem did exactly that. He did exactly that. He says he did something wrong back then in 2002, but later on he says sorry. That's a normal human being.